Hi Scorpios, welcome back to my channel Answers by Divine. This is gonna be for your love for the mid-month of Kin. For love, mid-month of Kin. For the sign of Scorpios, last shuffle. Last shuffle. Yeah. Last shuffle for Scorpios, love, mid-month of Kin. Okay. For Scorpios, love. Wow. Sorry, Scorpios. First time laying out a different layout. So let's see. Alright, let's break the deck for bottom of the deck for each of you. This is your partner. This is you. Wow, nice. I like it. I like it. Wow. Ooh. Okay, let's pull another spread for you, Scorpios. Let's pull another spread for Scorpios love mid-month of March. Scorpios love reading mid-month of March. One last shuffle, one more shuffle to go for Scorpio's love mid-month of Alright. Okay, for Scorpio's mid-month of love reading. Any cards to begin with? Scorpio's mid-month of love reading. Any cards to begin with for Scorpio's mid-month of love reading? Alright. Okay, yes. Wow. Wow. Scorpios! Seriously. All the major arcanas are here for you. Okay. Let's break the deck for bottom of the deck for each of you. For you, special. There's one card that just came out in between. I do not know if it should go to your partner's side or it should go to your side. So over here, this spread over here, Scorpios, this is yours. This is your partner's energy. Whoever that you're dealing with over here, Scorpios, your partner. Bottom of the deck for you, bottom of the deck for your partner. Okay, so each one of you get your own spread and one additional bonus card. We'll look into this later on to see how. Let's not let this affect us, right? All right, let's begin, Scorpio. So for the first, we have the Strength card in reverse, followed by the World card, or just clarified by the World. So this Strength card in reverse, I feel like Scorpio, some of you are feeling lost or not confident about yourself. Some of you Scorpios, you're feeling unconfident about yourself. So that's a Strength card in reverse. I feel like it is just a feeling about yourself. Like maybe you put on some weight, maybe you've got some you just cut your hair, your outlook, your physical outlook. All right, generally I feel like there's something about you that you feel unconfident about, that you don't feel confident about yourself. The Strength card is over here. It looks more like strength than, confidence than faith. Not so much like a faith, because the World over here, it feels a lot like when these two cards come together. This World card clarifying your strength, it looks a lot like you have to deal with the outside world. And given the state of physic outlook, the state of where you come from, the state of use, the state of your pocket, your money, your wallets, your finances, whatever. The state of you is not ready to conquer the world. All right, we'll come back to this if I get more messages. This sounds a lot, not very much like love, but we'll see. Oh, Scorpios, some of you could have lost your strength over here because you might have lost someone who means the world to you. You lost your strength because you lost someone who means the world to you, who was everything, for you. And your strength now is in reverse. You could feel kind of lost. You felt lost, and you do not know how and where do you go from here. Coming to your partner or just whoever that you've been dealing with in the past or now, all right, we have the Six of Swords is in reverse and the Queen of Wands. Your partner, whoever that you're dealing with, they're unable to move on because they look at you as their Queen of Wands. In the past, when the both of you were together, you were such a beautiful, a pretty little thing, a sweet little thing, right? In the past, when the both of you were together, and this is where the image of you, the impression of you still stays. How they look at you today, how they look at you, or how do they remember you as you, is someone who's like a queen of wands, who know what she wants for herself. She's in a good place. She's hot, she's fiery, she's fearless, yeah, she's just on fire. In the past, how the impression that you left for your whoever that you're dealing with is this queen of wands, right? And they're unable to move on from this. They're unable to move on from you, who in the past and even until today still look very much like the person that they wanted for themselves. They like you're everything that they wanted for themselves. You have the figure, you have that that glamorous in you, and you're doing fine, doing good, looking pretty, looking hot, you're fearless, you're like everything that a man wants, and they're unable to move away from you. I mean, for those of you who are male, just apply it accordingly. Just flip it around and apply accordingly to the oppose of if it's a female or a male, right? So coming back to your energy over here, Scorpios, we have the Ace of Wands and the Hangman is in upright. Sorry, it's in reverse. So you're moving on, moving forward, moving fast paced and moving forward in your own life to get the things that you wanted for yourself, to make life right for you, to make life right, to work on your life. Generally, this is your own life. Ace of Wands, you're making things work for you, and it seems like they are working for you. I feel more like to the material side of things, while the first pair is actually an ego bruise where you and someone else is not working out over here. Scorpios, you and someone else in this first pair is telling me it is not working out in your love department. Even though there's no cups, but I see someone over here. This is the world and your strength is in reverse. So someone who meant the world to you, you know, causes you to not feel confident about yourself, to feel lesser about yourself. Okay. Again, we could talk about your own physical appearance, because this is the lion. The lion always wants to look good with how the lion the hair looks like. All right. So this is you working on your life, and it's working out perfectly fine for you. Your life is great. Your life is on the right path to your soul purpose, to your life purpose right now, Scorpios. Many of you are on your right path to your life purpose or your soul purpose, and it's you it you might not see the exact fruits or labor of it, fruits of labor, right? But you feel like you're on track. You feel like your life is on track. It's just that you're missing out on this love. You're missing out on this love, and only if you have someone here to walk this through, to see you to your way to success. Remember, Scorpios, in one of my reading for this month, check back the videos if you like to. I said that in your general reading, many of you Scorpios are going to the bank. Why? Because there's gonna be deposits, huge deposits, money coming into you. Money is coming in, is on the way coming to you this month or early next month. This and next month. Everything is going to work out for you, Scorpios. Okay, and let's look at coming back to your partner's energy. We have the Page of Swords and the Five of Cups. How is your partner feeling now? They're lying to themselves. They're lying to no one but themselves. They're not speaking the truth that they missed you. They can't do without you, Scorpios. They missed you and they can't do without you. Five of Cups. They missed you and they can't do without you. Sorry, I know I'm repeating myself again and again, but I feel like important points, important notes, I have to repeat myself, right? The Page of Swords is someone who's not truthful, who's a liar, but not in a way where they have someone else, but it's just like if you check in with them, like how are you doing? And they will be telling you all the good stuff. Yeah, it's great. I've got myself this, I've got myself that. I'm busy with this and busy with that. You know what? All those are crap. Guys, Scorpios, whoever that you're dealing with, all those are crap. The truth is, they miss you. They feel so down without you. This is them. This is them. This is them getting into depression. They're just not saying it. They're not saying it. Right? Sometimes, all right, let's not go into that. But they're not saying it. They're not truthful. If you were ever to ask them how are they doing, they were just not truthful. Or for many of you, you might not be communicating. There might be no communication over here, because this is the truth. And they are embarrassed. They are they're too egoistic to talk about how they really feel about this, about the both of you, about you especially. Coming back to your energy, Scorpios, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Tower. To you, Scorpios, how do you view your love? How do you view your relationship with this whoever that you've been dealing with or you once dealt with, whatever? Okay? The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse and a Tower. You don't feel like it is worth you giving it a try or being carry on to be hopeful, and you apparently are not making the move as well. The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, say so. You're not offering, you're not making the move, not being proactive in making things work over here. Yeah, the key word here is you're not proactive in making things work over here because you saw this. Everything has been different from the past and before. You know, yeah, in the past, the both of you could have been so well together. Like you could be in this place and they are the king and you are the queen. But there is this major change over here. Some of you might have ended a relationship with someone, or some of you are on a rocky situation over here. Rocky, you see how the tower over here? There's a lot of rocks over here flying all over the place, and it's crumbling down, it's crumbling, it's shaking, it's rocky, right? And many of you Scorpios, you would find yourself in this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Either you do not know whether if you should still offer your kindness or your attention to this person, to this love, because of this rockiness, because of this shaky situation, rocky situation over here, or just a major change in the dynamic, how the both of you were. It's really very two different opposites from then and now. Like back then, the both of you could be like, yeah, I want you, and you know what, we're gonna be together, we will go through this together, we will survive this, and now be like the both of you might not even be talking, right, Scorpios? And let's look at your partner's energy over here. Many of you Scorpios, some of you, or many of you, your partner has decided that they still want you. They still want you, they want to come back to you. They want to come back to you. This is a Knight of Swords. They want to come back to you. They have things to tell you. They have things to say. They really want to get it out from the bottom of their heart. This is them. Seven of Pentacles is in contemplation, but this is in reverse. They have decided that they really want to speak with you. They really want to speak with you. Many of you Scorpios, you'll be hearing from your ex or hearing from the person whom you are with right now. They will come and have a heart-to-heart talk with you. This to me is a heart-to-heart talk. This is a Knight of Swords. They're almost coming back to ask you like, so what are we now? Do you still want me? What are we now? Are we still a couple? Are you still a girl? Are you still a girl? And coming back to your energy, we have the Judgment and the Page of Pentacles is in reverse. So I feel like despite whatever, they can come back. I feel like towards the end of the day, I feel like many of you Scorpios, you have decided the Judgment has a verdict. You're not going to offer. Page of Pentacles over here, you're not going to go for this anymore. You're not going to go for this anymore. Because the separation, the differences over here, more like separation. There's more like separation. More like separation because the strength and the role. So you didn't work out with someone who was the role to you. So that this means already this is a separation. And because of that separation, you can't handle or manage a relationship that once used to be so far apart. I mean, like there is a break, there is a crack line, and coming back together because you do not know what's happening in between. Have they already had someone else? Did they already sleep with someone else? This is how you feel, Scorpios. You can't handle that all of that happened in between when the both of you were not together. This is what I feel. So this is the final verdict. You're not going to take this anymore. Not because you no longer love them, but you just can't handle and accept whatever that had happened during then when there was a separation. Right? They could have slept with someone, hooked up with someone, and that's something that it is a no to you. No. Because even though the both of you might be separated, if we are separated, you can sleep with whoever, you can hook up with whoever, but don't ever come back. But if you ever want to come back, it's almost like no, because I do not know in between who have you slept with, and I don't want to. I feel like it's just dirty. It's just dirty, isn't it, Scorpios? And what does your partner feel? How does your partner feel? Your partner is going to be so upset, Scorpios. Your partner is going to be so upset. The Four of Swords over here. Look at how this person, he's so bothered. He's so bothered, and Is so just so bothered for the fact that this Knight of Pentacles is not giving him what he wants. The stability, the offer, the Knight of Pentacles is not coming to him, which is you, the Page or the Knight. Okay, this is the Page of the Knight over the Page, Page of the Knight, the Page of Knight over here. Sorry, what the hell am I talking about? What is the Page of Knight? Page of Pentacles over here. I'm so excited for you. Scorpios, you're so funny. So this is a Page of Swords. What the hell? No, this is the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, right? This Page of Pentacles is telling me you're not even going to give it a chance. Not the slightest bit. Not the slightest bit, because this is the Page. A Page energy. You're not going to even give the slightest bit of it. The Page of Pentacles, right? And on the other hand, how do they view you? They're bothered for the fact that they saw that, you once were so fearless. You were once so fearless about how you look at relationship. How do you handle love? You were once a fearless person, a fearless knight who could go all the way out for this love with them. But it's just too bad. I feel like they probably didn't cherish you in the past, Scorpios. They did not cherish you in the past. You were once so fearless. And today, they look at you as like, to them, how they feel, how they look at you as, some of them, they would say you're a coward because you don't dare to face your feelings for them. They know that you still have feelings for them. And that's the reason why you're not offering your love, offering anything or taking them back, because for the fact that it is not because you fell out of love with them. It's not that. It is for the fact that, in fact, on the contrary, there's a lot of love. There's too much love over here that you can't accept the fact that there was a separation in between and you do not know. You will never get to know what's happening in between during that time. And to them, they're so bothered for the fact that you could actually be the Knight of Pentacles coming to them, be fearless to offer them to be back with them. But this time around, it's not happening. They'll be like, oh, you just surprise them by how from the start you wanted them so much, and now you could be as cold as snow. Okay. Your bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. This is obviously you moving on. Scorpios, you're moving on with new love. New love. You're moving on with new love, true love, pure love. I don't want to go into detail because there's really no need to. It is as obvious as it is. The Chariot and your Ace of Cups. Right, you're moving on to new love, or if not, for some of you, you're just loving yourself big time. You're loving life. You're just loving life, right? It's almost like you feel like, finally you came out of a toxic situation, and you're going to take a break. For Scorpios, many of you don't need love to complete you. Many of you don't need love to complete you. You're almost as good and as fine as F by yourself, on your own. You're meant to be a success. You're meant to be an achiever yourself. For your partner, what is the bottom of the deck? This is the King of Pentacles. I'm telling you, it's all too late. The King of Pentacles is blocked by this communication. It's almost like they have a lot. They're going to come back to offer to you. They want to offer, but this block. I'm not saying you block them off, but it's almost like you make yourself very unavailable to them. You make yourself very unavailable to them. I seriously hope this reading gets out to many of the Scorpios out there. I do not know how to title this the best to get all of you to watch this message. I really, truly, genuinely feel so good about this vibration over here. I hope these Scorpios get to see this message. They want to offer you, but you make yourself so unavailable to them to approach you. You make yourself look so unapproachable. Many of you would behave or look like on social media, if you still have them in your contact list as your friends, you will look like you're having a good time, you're having a good life. The bonus card that wants to come out is the King of Swords. I'm telling you, the both of you, if given time could turn back, if given we could turn back time, the both of you have so much to say to one another. You have so much to say to them. They have so much to say to you. If only this could take place, the both of you have a heart-to-heart talk. I feel like the whole reading dynamic would have changed. But you make yourself so unavailable to them. Scorpios will keep this reading over here and take some time to digest the messages over here. I really do feel very strongly and good about these messages. I feel like this is going to help me Scorpios over here. Be it them confirming on their decision to move on, to have the verdict, the final judgment, the verdict, to not take it in anymore, or to give it another chance, because this is what you're seeing over here. This is how your person over here is looking at the whole relationship with you. Okay, Scorpios, I hope you enjoy and get yourself entertained. And to then, I will see you. Please take care and all the best to whatever you decide to do from here on. Take care and God bless. Bye.